Hello! Happy Saturday, guys. So I'm going live again at a weird time, and I gotta be really, really quick because we have to go to work. As in we, I mean me. My husband is done with his work day. Mine is just about to start. All right, let's do all these parties. Hang on. That one, that one. That one, that one. All right, cool. So we got to share to a few. Hi, Monica. So we have to get ready super, super quick. Have to go to work. Don't really want to go to work, but I have to go to work. I spent the entire day doing training. Hi, Courtney. Spent the entire day doing training with Eric Worre. So I'm trying to make, hi, Dawn, 2019 the best year ever. The best year ever. So we shall see what happens. So here's what happened. So for those of you who don't know who Eric Worre is, hi, Cassie. He is the #1 network marketing professional out there. He actually designed this program, hi, Lex, called GoPro. And that is helping people across the world build a better future, hi, Michelle, for themselves using network marketing. And so that's what I'm in. I'm in network marketing. That's what it is. No beating around the bush on that one. So he has teamed up with Unique, and he is giving us all of access to all of his programs. And it's like $8,000 worth of training material, because I used to follow him and get like the free stuff I could get on YouTube. But now he has teamed up with us, and so I've been training all day, doing my program. I have to print off a workbook with him. I'm putting some what is this? Hi, Stephanie. I'm putting some concealer on my eyes right now because we're going to go into eyes first. So it's kind of nice. So I've been sitting in my bed all day long. So I guess I shouldn't really complain because I'm going to my other job now. But I'll be standing the entire day. So yeah, so he has teamed up with us to give us all of his program materials so that Unique can be the #1 makeup program out there. All right? So I'm super excited for it. It's been really good. So I'm just adding a little bit of concealer on my face and spots where I'm going to have a little bit more redness. And then we're going to go into eye makeup. And I'm just going to do something really, really simple for eye makeup today. Because it's all about the nude year. It's all about the nude shades that Unique has brought out, including that color Snarky. So you guys will see what I mean by that in a little bit. But I'm going to start off with, we're going to use this palette, which is Astute, Unabashed, Nonsensical, and Delicious. Hi, Peggy. So we're just going to do a little bit with that, not a lot. So we can really concentrate on the nude colors. Hi, Lakin. I also spent all morning on YouTube, uploading YouTube videos. And that is a pain in the butt. That takes about 2 hours. A little more than that. And I'm not even done yet. Because to like upload my YouTube videos, I have to leave my phone completely wide open. And I have to have like the brightness on, turned on, like never turn off brightness. And I have to, what else do I have to do? And then like I have to go back through all of my posts on my business page to find the ones that I want to use with the wording and all that. Hi, Brittany. So I know what I was talking about, because some of these videos I'm uploading are from like September. Okay, that's how behind I am on it. So we're using Astute right now all over. Blending that out. And we're really keeping it simple. So then we're also going to use a little bit of Nonsensical here. For the outer part of the eye. Excuse me. But bright side, I got to snuggle up with my dogs all day. Stay snuggly and warm. Did a little laundry, so I have some clean clothes for work. You know, the usual. Alright, so getting a little bit of that smoky out. But then I looked and I'm like, all of a sudden it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, how did it become 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Like, where did today go? Alright, so then, let's see. I just want to add a little bit of shimmer. to my eyes. Ooh, I know what I'm going to use. Hang on. We'll go into these nudes. Hi, Brandy. And we're actually going to use... Oh, here we go. That's the brush I was looking for. We're going to use... what are you... Hang on. I gotta see what it is. I forgot. I probably should have put the stickers on the back of this, but I did not do that, and that was stupid. I think this one is Jealous. I think it's Jealous. Let me see. Joyful! We're gonna use Joyful. Thank you. Hi, Marky. I know, I couldn't believe that I've had this shirt, by the way, for like 10 years. So we're going to use Joyful. I've had this shirt for like ever. But yeah, all of a sudden it's like 2 o'clock and I'm like, what? And Leo's texting me saying, okay, I'm on my way home from work. And I'm like, what? What? Couldn't believe it. All right, Joyful, and then we're also going to do it just a little bit underneath the brows, even though the brows aren't done yet, to finish that blend, okay? But I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, how did it become this late? And then I gotta get ready for work. Yeah, so we did Joyful. I've been liking all these nude shades lately. Monticello, how far away is Monticello again? And then I'm going to take a little bit of Delicious. And just kind of blend that into the sides a little bit with the blending brush. Really easy. It's really easy, and I know I'm going to get a message from someone later saying, that's not really easy. Because it happens all the time. Oh my god. Yeah, I was supposed to be also cleaning, and I was like, nope, I'm going to do online training instead. That's also kind of important, you know? I did my online training. And I just got to watch the time so I'm not late. Because I got to get dressed still. Because I don't like going to work some nights. Tonight's one of those nights. I'm just not in the mood. Actually, I'm going to tell you more about why I'm not in the mood. So, I had like the worst week ever. Ever. So, I'm mixing up my favorite combination, by the way, right now, of BB cream and the liquid foundation. Oh, wow, that's a long commute. So, I had like the worst week ever. I'm not going to go into details, but it is also like, no one is perfect, okay? So, hi, Samantha. So, here's what I mean by no one is perfect. So, you guys know I work like 10,000 freaking jobs because I'm crazy and I don't like to be bored. So, I worked a lot of hours last week at the restaurant. And then I've also, this week, I started taking up a new cycle class, all right? So I took up a new cycle class teaching in Saugerties, okay? And the reason why I got this cycle class is because I subbed once. They loved me so much, they were looking for replacements. And turns out they asked me. So it was really good. So I had a ton of, like, I'll tell you all the good stuff before I tell you the bad. All these good comment cards saying how much they love my class, the music, you know, the moves, all that. They got a good workout in. Awesome. So, taught my first official class there. Not subbing, but official class. And I get a phone call from the director, or she's in charge of like all the cycle people. And she's like, hey, I just got to talk to you about something really quick. And she's like, they love your class, but there was just one little concern, and that's you did too much standing. I looked back at my playlist, and so I was like, all right, well, it's like 50-50, but whatever. So someone just didn't like that there was a lot of standing. And I'm like, all right, that's something I'll tweak. You know, like, we're not all perfect. We don't, like, always come up with the perfect playlist or whatever. Like, all right, cool, I'll tweak it. My favorite instructors sometimes come up with playlists, and I'm like, I don't like this. Okay? But I still go. So, because I know, you know, not every playlist is going to be perfect. So I go. I'm like, all right, that's fine. I had to teach again Friday. So yesterday morning, all right, at one of my other standing classes. The woman who complained comes right up to me into my face telling me that she was the one who complained. She didn't like my class. She didn't like this. She didn't like that. Hi, Crystal. And I was just like, I walked in the door. I had just walked in the door, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, getting attacked first thing, and I'm like, what the heck? So I tried talking to her, like, okay, well, it's something I looked at. Like, I'm definitely going to take it into consideration. Because, again, you can't please everyone. Here's the big thing. You can't please everyone, all right? And that's what, you know, me and the director were kind of saying, like, you can't please everyone. She's like, someone may say that they don't like all the standing in your class, and then the next week they're going to love it. So you never know. So, but this woman who's complaining to me in front of an entire gym, by the way, too, because when you first walk in, like, and you start walking toward the cycle room, there's all these, like, treadmills and stuff. So everyone's on these treadmills. And this woman's, like, completely confronting me about it. And I'm just like, oh my God, okay. So I did the same exact playlist as the other night, but I took out 2 of the standing drills and made them seated. And I was just, so I called the director later. I was like, hey, just so you know, I had this confrontation with this woman, and the woman still took my class. Okay, so while she's complaining about all the standing and how she didn't like it and all this other stuff, she still stayed and took my class, okay? So the director's like, well, she still likes your class because she obviously stayed, but, you know, it's good that you guys kind of hashed it out. And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. We kind of hashed it out, but it's also like, you know, she's an older woman. And I tell people in my spin classes all the time, you guys do what you can. You don't need to feel obligated to do a move if you don't like it. I'm using Splurge right now to do my brows. I'm like, if there's a move you don't like, you don't have to do it. I'm not holding like a gun to your head telling you to do this move, you know? So, and she got that, the director, so we talked about that. And she's like, all right, well, at least as long as you're like willing to see what's going on and, you know, kind of figure out what to fix. Hi, Debbie. I was like, yeah, obviously, like, I love teaching spin class. Like, they're fun. I get to work out, and it's fun to, like, inspire people to work out. Plus, making the playlist is really cool. So, there was that. So, the woman didn't say anything to me after. So, we'll see what happens. And, so that just put me in a bad mood, you know, and also, like, getting confronted, like, that first thing as I walk in the door, like, I immediately, like, shut down. And I didn't want to do that because I'm like, I have to be, you know, active and happy. Like, I'm going in to teach a spin class. Like, I gotta be, like, top of my game, like, happy-go-lucky, like, everything is great. And that obviously didn't go down like that. And I walked in there, too, like, I'm gonna have a good day today. Like, it's gonna be a good day. And then this woman comes up to me telling me how much she hates my class. And I'm like, thanks, guys. So I'm like, great. All right. So then, I work at the restaurant last night. And as I'm working at the restaurant, we close up, and I'm talking to, she's kind of like the manager, I guess you could say, because she does all the scheduling and stuff. And we're talking, and then she's like, oh yeah, there was a complaint about you. And I'm like, really? From Sunday. And I made a joke, and they didn't like the joke. It's a stupid joke, too. And I meant it in a funny way. And she knew how I meant it, because, like, other people say it, and they didn't take it as a funny way. Like, I've heard this at other restaurants, too, the joke that I made when I go out to eat. You know, and I've talked to, you know, I've just overheard it from other waiters and waitresses, and I'm like, okay, cool, like, I'll try that. See if it gets some laughs. None. So when she's talking to me about it, I'm like, what table? Like, because I worked a double, and this was from a few days ago. And that was the day I worked a double. And then she started saying what table it was, and I was like, I know who you're talking about. And I'm like, that's so weird, because they were being sarcastic with me the whole time, like, joking around and stuff. And the joke I had made was toward the end of their dinner. So I guess it just didn't sit right with them. Like, they didn't like it. They thought I was being snarky. That's funny, because I'm going to wear snarky lipstick in a minute. So I was like, are you kidding me? And, like, so I just can't say that joke anymore. And I'm like, all right, I won't say it. But it's just like, and I guess the person didn't want to tell, like, the owner, you know, who I was, because they didn't want to get me in trouble. Here's a big thing. If you don't want to get someone in trouble about something, don't say anything. Why would you say something? Why would you say, oh, I have a complaint, but I'm not going to tell you who did it? Why would you do that? So I was just like, ugh. So this week felt like I couldn't do anything right. This week felt like no matter what I said, no matter what I did, I couldn't do anything right. And it was just a really crappy week. And I didn't realize how crappy it was until last night when that second complaint came through. And I'm just like, it's just one of those weeks. So, I mean, I'm not going to say the joke again. Hi, Rachel. But it was just like one of those weeks where like nothing I said or did went right. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. Sorry, I said a bad word. Sorry. It was just, that's the mood though for today. Because I'm just like, really? Like, really? So, but here's the thing. I'm telling you how crappy my week was. Oh, so the joke was, it's really stupid, all right? So sometimes when I'm boxing up people's food, they don't give me a utensil. And I'm like, oh, could I just use one of your utensils, please? Because I don't think you want me using my hands. Ha, ha, ha. And usually everyone finds it funny, okay? 99% of the time, I got the 1%er. And it usually goes off pretty well. The older people kind of find it funny and whatnot. Like, it was really like, and they were being jokey and sarcastic too the whole time. So that's where I'm like, what? What? Like, really? So they thought I meant it in a snippy way, and I did not. So it was really stupid. And like, even the manager was like, I know exactly who you got that from, one of the other workers. So it was like, dumb. But yeah, so I'm like, if you go out somewhere and you don't like what someone does or says, but you don't want to get them in trouble, just don't say anything. Just leave it alone, okay? Because you're going to get that person in trouble. I can guarantee it. Because sure enough, I got a talking to. Not from the owner, thank God, but, you know, from... Isn't that ridiculous? Like, Monica, haven't you heard people say that in restaurants? Like, oh, unless you want me to use my fingers, ha ha ha. Like, something so stupid. Oh, I'm using Shade and Light palette. I know I'm doing makeup, and I'm mostly all just venting because, like, I had, like, the worst freaking week. So, yeah. It just was, like, the stupidest thing ever. So, yeah. So, ugh. And then the whole, with the spin classes and stuff, and I'm just like, really? Like, but, you know, and the director, too, she said the woman who came up to me and, like, completely confronted me like that, she's like, she's got balls for doing that. I'm like, yeah, like, and then I was like, okay, she's not going to take my class. She was walking back toward me, because I was going to the spin room to teach, and she was coming towards me. I'm like, oh, she probably figured out I'm teaching, so she doesn't want to take my class because she had an issue with me. She took my class. So I'm like, what the heck? I don't get people sometimes. This is like, probably like, one of the hard things about what I do for work. No matter what field I'm in. Yo, I'm going to blast that now to work. Actually, you know what? I downloaded Lose My Mind by DMX. That y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. I downloaded that today. I'm totally blasting that on the way to work. Because it was like, it was like suggested songs on iTunes or something. I was like, download! So I was like, that is totally going onto my phone right now. Yeah, I know, I gotta shake it off, but I'm also just like, ugh! And then I tried, you know, I went to spin this morning and I was like, okay, I'll work it off. And I'm like, nope. It's just like sitting with me and I don't know why. I'm using Seductive Blush right now. It just was like harboring on me, so I don't know. I'm also at that point where I'm like, maybe I just need to go into a really big field and scream. Anyone else ever feel that way? Like sometimes you're like, maybe I just need to go scream really loud somewhere. So I'm like, maybe that'll make it better. So I don't know. Hopefully tonight's a better night. I mean, I did have a good night. And the other crappy part, again, I was having a good night at work. You know, I was like, and how it got brought up. Hi, Victoria. How it got brought up. Because I was like, oh, I had a really good night. I was joking around with tables, blah, blah. And then she drops that ball on me, and I'm just like, day over. I'm like, great. Awesome. Fabulous. Kill me. Meh. Was not happy. That was a cute face, Alana. Keep it up. All right, I'm going to use the highlighter, actually, from the Grinch palette. Hi, Ashley. So I'm going to use the How the Grinch Stole Christmas palette. I'm going to use the highlighter from it. It's called Feelin' Frosty. I really like this highlighter. It's like a little bit more gold than Benevolent, but like gold, like pure gold. And I love Benevolent. Benevolent's my favorite, but this one's just a little bit more to it. So yeah, so that was my crappy night, and I'm really hoping that tonight is better at work, so I'm not like hating my life. I'm just gonna check the time. All right, I have time to put. I don't want to do falsies. I'm not in the mood for falsies. I'm in the mood to like someone right now. So I'm just going to do my mascara. So I'm going to use Epic. But yeah, so it was just one of those nights. I don't know if, one of those weeks. Fingers crossed tonight is better. I was like, I just won't make that joke. I won't make a lot of jokes. You know, I'll see if I can read a table a little better. I thought I read them okay, but I guess I didn't. And we'll see what happens. I'm just like, I just need to get in, make money, and get out. You know, you ever have those nights at work where you're just like, get in, get out. So yeah, super just like, ugh. But yeah, if you guys have a problem with a waiter or waitress and you're out and you don't want to get them in trouble, just don't say anything. Just be like, all right, they had a bad night, we're done. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to complain about this, but don't get them in trouble. You're going to get them in trouble. You will. You will get them in trouble. You'll make them feel like crap, and congratulations. So I'm using Epic. Sorry, I'm a little like, meh. So I'm using Epic Mascara. It's our one-step mascara. I just don't feel like using falsies right now. Mostly because, like, that would mean a wing. Because, like, whenever I put falsies on, I notice, like, I get them as close as I can to my lashes, but I notice a small gap. And I'm like, and I can see it, and it bothers me. So whenever I use falsies, I try to do a wing, because then that black line is there, and you can't see that gap. So this is one coat of Epic Mascara. Oh, and if you guys could share my video, that'd be so greatly appreciated. Yes, it is the worst, right? So I just don't feel like doing a wing right now. I did it last night without a wing, and it just bugged me the whole time, and I was like, ugh. So, and also I feel like it secures better to the, like the glue secures better, kind of. I don't know. So yeah, this is one coat of Epic Mascara. Nothing on this eye. So we're going to do the other one. And I curled my lashes. So Epic curls and lengthens your lashes. But I like curling them a little bit more. My lashes grow like straight out. So yeah, so also my mom and I are trying to like not drink as much. You know, trying to be good. Hi Shay. Trying to be good, you know, like I'm logging my food in my Fitness Pal. You know, making sure I'm counting calories and whatnot. Hi Taylor. You know, doing all that fun stuff. And I came home and she had bought a bottle of wine and I was like, Mom, pour me a glass. I'm sitting with you. So. Sometimes it's what you gotta do. You gotta just watch some Jeopardy with your mom. Hello! Oh, speaking of mom. Sometimes you just gotta watch some Jeopardy with your mom and drink some wine. You know, after my vent that I just did, I feel like my rant, my vent, my let me tell you how much my life sucks right now, or this week sucked for me joke, I feel like Snarky's a good color for today. And it's also probably good I didn't go out in public and just stayed home doing. Listen, in a month when you poop another baby out, then you can have wine. You're so close, Monica. So yeah, so what was I saying? After the week I had, I feel like Snarky's an appropriate color for today. Alright, so this is again one of the new colors that we came out with. This is Snarky. It's got a slight purple tone to it. It's a nude tone. So we'll see how this goes. Ooh. Hi, Ashley. Definitely liking this one. Hello. I'm super in love with this color. Alright, so this is Snarky. Definitely going to be number one now on my nude list because holy crap, I'm obsessed. definitely fits to my vent that I just did. Hi, Victoria. Definitely fits to that because I told you guys, like, it just sucked this week. And I may not have said anything about it during all my other lives, but I think the reason why I'm saying something now is because it hit me all yesterday. Thank you. It hit me all yesterday about how crappy my week was, and I was just like, done. Like, hopefully tonight is better. Hopefully it's a better week next week. Who knows? But trying not to let it get me down. You're right, Monica. I'm going to have to blast some Taylor Swift in the car. I'm just setting it with a little bit of pressed powder underneath in Scarlet. But my God. Can't let the haters get you down too much. Hi, Alice. Can't let them get you down too much. But I'm in love with this color. I gotta make sure. Perfect timing! Ah, I have time to take selfies. Yes! Not in my car. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I always greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed my "This is why my week sucks" story. So I guess I'm going to leave you on this, and I'm really saying it because I need to hear it myself. You could have a bad life, or you could have a bad day, you could have a bad week, you could have a bad hour, but it's not a bad life. Okay? It's never a bad life. It's just a bad moment in time. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and I will talk to you all later tomorrow. Bye.